The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Hello farmers, welcome to yet another episode of Kilimo Diaries here on TV 47. Now today we explore the basil business. Not every cash crop comes in large acres or in big sacks. Today we are focusing on leaves. That is basil, a simple fragrant plant that is now turning farmers into smart earners. So how can you do this and make it a profitable venture? So leo niko Shabangu Farm in Juja, Kiambu County, ready to learn everything about basil. So what? Come with me. All right, we are already in the greenhouse, and basil in Shabangu Farm is grown in the greenhouse. Elijah, mambo.
Yes, poa sana.
Asante kwanza kwa kutukaribisha.
Karibu.
Tumekaribia sana. So why is basil grown in the greenhouse hapa Shabangu?
Hapa Shabangu tunafanya basil kwa greenhouses. One of the major reason ni kwa sababu ya pest. Pest ni mingi kule nje, ikikuwa kwa uncontrolled environment yenye haiko closed. Also challenges za mvua, heavy rains, and also upepo. Haipendi kufurugwa sana na upepo.
All right.
Those are the main reason tunaifanya huko ndani kwa green.
Na unajua mimi nimesema basil, kuna wengine wanasema basil. What is the right pronunciation? Kwa Kiswahili ni nini na what
Tunaita
is this basil exactly?
Tunaita tu basil. Yeah, kwa Kiingereza.
Yeah. It's an herb, najua.
Yeah,
so what is it used for basically?
Basil inatumika kama spices. Yes.
It's just spices.
Yeah, spices.
So for food, can it be used fresh?
Yeah, fresh herbs, yes. Inatumika ikiwa fresh. Kuna wenye wanaitumia kuweka kwa spices, kuna wengine wanaitumia kama herbs, in terms of kuongeza immunity kwa mwili na maybe vitu zingine kuzuia magonjwa ya tumbo.
All right. So hapa kwa shamba mko na varieties ngapi ya basil?
Tuko na variety mbili kwa saa hizi. The main variety tuko na moja inaitwa Gentile na tuko na nyingine inaitwa Aroma 2. The main one ndio inaitwa Aroma 2 ndio tuko na hapa.
The main one is Aroma 2.
Yes.
And also umesema the other one is Gentile.
Gentile, yeah.
What's the difference between the two?
Ukiangalia hata matawi yenyewe itakuonyesha the size of leaf and also the size of stem and also the production itself, shoots. When it comes to Gentile, iko na shoots kidogo. Kifika kwa Aroma 2, it has more shoots. Immediately umeharvest inatoa more shoots. Yeah. And also disease tolerance. Yeah. Aroma 2 is more better than Gentile.
Yes. What about the Thai basil?
The Thai basil, we have a variety also called Thai basil. We are doing in another blocks. Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to that. So when you talk about basil here in the greenhouse, what is the production like in one cycle?
Production cycle for basil normally takes 8 cuts. We normally harvest after every 10 days. So the production for one greenhouse like the one we have here, these are 0.07 hectares, around 900 square meters. We normally harvest a gross weight of 900 to 1 ton, then a packability of 95 to 85%.
Oh, so that is very nice. So just take me through the daily, the process of planting basil from the time it is a seed to the moment where now it is something that I can harvest.
Basil, we normally transplant as a seedling. We buy seeds, then we take to propagators. We don't do propagation on our site. We take to propagators, then they bring us after 30 days. That is 24 to 30 days. They bring us the seedlings. The first step for any greenhouse that we are doing basil, we start with land preparation, with digging, then we incorporate manure, we incorporate fertilizers, then we do drip alignment, followed by irrigation for soaking. Then the following day, we transplant basil.
You transplant. So for it to grow paka hii level yenye naona hapa, how long does it take?
Normally take 21 to 28 days.
21 to 28 days. Wow, it grows very fast.
Very fast, yes.
Okay, so in terms of caring for it as it grows, you know, making sure that it grows healthy, what are the day-to-day practices that you take here on the farm?
We have block monitors. We have already allocated block monitors. We have women, we have men that we have allocated to those blocks. The first thing they do is scouting, crop shape, diseases, pest, irrigation, and hygiene. Those are the main activities we normally do every morning. Then after that is done, they bring the report. We have our scouts who normally present the reports. We follow up in case we have pests, we have diseases, action is taken.
Action is taken. In terms of like pests and diseases that mainly affect basil, ni gani hizo?
We have so many pests and diseases that normally affect basil. The main one being disease being downy mildew due to temperature fluctuations, cold weathers. We have botrytis also due to high humidity. Also we have pests like thrips, we have caterpillars, we have leaf miners, we have white flies. Those are the main pests here.
Those are the main pests. You may mention, you know, in terms of temperature fluctuation, and it's very hot inside here. Ebu tuangalilie temperature saini how
temperature, room temperature ya block.
Kwa hii block tayari.
Kwa saa hizi, the block temperature inasema tuko 32 degrees.
32 degrees,
yes.
And it's this hot.
Yeah.
Is it nice for the basil to grow under this crazy amounts of heat?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. One, we need to speed the growth. For you to speed the growth for any crop, you need high temperatures, and also to maintain and to balance the humidity levels. It's required from 20 to 40 degrees for it to grow.
Yes,
yeah.
20 to 40 degrees. So then if it goes past 40, how do you regulate the heat and control the temperatures here inside?
We control temperature inside the greenhouse through opening and closing the curtains. We have the curtains surrounding the greenhouses that are well ventilated. Also we have a vent. So when the temperature rises, we open the curtains at least to create aeration.
All right. And I know this plant would require a lot of water. Perhaps what is the watering system like here on the farm? Nimeona mnatumia drip lines. And how much water, you know, is used, for instance, hii greenhouse peke yake?
We use a controlled irrigation, that's drip line irrigation. And the good thing with drip irrigation, you irrigate to the specific crop. Pahali mmea iko. So there's no water wastage, there's no spillage. Again, when imecreate canopy, imefunga vizuri, you don't require too much watering. You just require a little bit of to create moisture. Yeah. So it doesn't require a lot of water, just a moderate.
Just moderate.
Yes.
All right. And how do you know that probably I have over-irrigated my crops? I need now to regulate. Ukiona signs gani kwa mimea?
For instance, for basil, when you irrigate too much irrigation, you create soggy soils. It starts turning yellow, and also you have stunted growth. Yes.
And we do not want our basil color yellow.
No.
We want to maintain the green.
Yes.
All right. So now from there, I want to ask you, how then do you know that basil is ready for harvesting?
Depending on the market availabilities and different clients, they request different specifications like length. The highest being the standard bunch being the 22 centimeters. So immediately our basil attain around 30 to 40 centimeters, it's ready for harvest. Yeah.
All right, 30 to 40 centimeters.
40 centimeters.
And then now you can come and pluck. So una harvest aje?
Now when it comes to harvesting, we normally, for the first cut, we normally harvest mother shoot. The mother shoot is one crop per plant. Maybe, can I demonstrate?
Yes, sure. Labda leo I will harvest basil for the first time in my life.
Yeah. We normally harvest using secateurs.
Secateurs.
Yes, a sharp secateur to avoid damages, and also a secateur that has been sterilized. No. This is how we start. We harvest basil. We count the internodes. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Then at the third internode, you harvest here.
So you just harvest before the third one?
Yeah, before the third one.
So I can try that?
Yes, you can.
Find me a mother shoot.
Yes.
Which one?
Harvest this one.
This one. And help me count.
Yes, this is
so
the first.
1, 2, and this is the third one. So I cut around here.
Yes.
Ah, just like that.
Yeah.
All right, this is interesting. So what happens once nimekata hivi? What happens next?
After harvesting every speck, we normally bunch into 100 grams speck bunch. Not exact because we don't have a weighing scale during harvesting, but we bunch.
Yes.
Like 10 stems, we bunch, then you put a rubber band. Then you place them inside a crate that has a liner, and then you cover it.
And you cover it. And I'm assuming when you are harvesting, there are a lot of hygiene practices that you follow. What is it that you do?
We have hygiene procedures before we start harvesting. That's hygiene shake. We shake harvester, PPEs, tools, and also the block itself.
And the block itself. Because when you're taking this now to the market, I assume that the client wants specific quality. So for instance, for this, what would a client be looking at?
The client is looking at the leaves. Yes.
The leaves, how
the
big
freshness,
the leaves are.
yes, and also the cutting points.
And the cutting
The freshness at the cutting points.
Okay, that's what matters.
Yeah.
All right. Aya, so who is the buyer now?
Our main buyers are UK market, Europe, and also Middle East. Yeah.
How would you say the local market looks like for basil?
Not much in terms of volumes. It's just a little volume, like 10 kgs, 20 kgs for local market. But for international markets, you're moving volumes. Yeah.
Umesema sisi hatujazoea hizi vitu, maneno ya herbs.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Since the farm started now, farming basil, what have been the major challenges?
The major challenges has been when you talk of market, the fluctuations. We have low season and high seasons. Also, we have cost of production that's a bit high. We have challenges like diseases and pests, and also rejections from clients. Yeah. Rejections
from clients. So I assume it's because maybe they do not like a certain thing from that product.
Yeah, we didn't meet the standards they required. Yeah.
All right. And when you mention that there are highs and low seasons, unajua hii si plant yenye ni common tuna plant. So what does the high and low look like for basil?
Again, it is determined by the summer and winter seasons. There is a time they are growing their own crops, there are time they are not growing. During the winter season, they are not growing anything, so they depend on us.
Yes.
So that the time we are moving volumes. During summer seasons, they are growing their own crops.
So that's the low season.
Yeah, that's the low season for us. Yeah.
Okay. And for a farmer who's watching this and wondering, what are the do's and don'ts if I want to start my own basil farm?
Yes.
Hizo ni gani?
The first ones, that is the right team. You choose the right team.
The right team.
Also, you choose the right seeds. Also, the structures. Yes, and location also. Where you're doing the business here.
All right. So, right seeds, the right team, and the location is what matters.
True.
Okay. I think we will end this part on that note. When we will be back, we'll now focus on the third variety, the Thai basil. How different is it from this variety that we have here? So, do not go too far. Keep it TV 47. This, of course, is Kilimo Diaries.